Always fresh, every day. You're watching Fastlane Daily.
Schumacher returns to Formula One racing, but does the world champion still have what it takes, and will he be ready with only 3 weeks' notice? We're going to find out. Also, a tuner tweaks yet another Enzo. Wait, I thought all of them were wrecked.
Save the Enzos.
Save the Enzos, right, Mike? And more news on that future Bugatti. It's that time of the day again. What's up, everybody? I am your boy Derek D. You're checking out Fastlane Daily on a thirsty Thursday because it's hot out, and go get yourself a water. Or a... We're not sponsored by them.
Fastlane Daily with Derek D. Always fresh every day.
And now for today's headlines. In a shocking announcement yesterday, Michael Schumacher said that he will be coming out of retirement and will race as a substitute Ferrari F1 driver for the injured Felipe Massa. It's no shock to us that Schumi took the position on such short notice. Since his retirement, he has remained on the Ferrari payroll as test driver and consultant. We'll have more on this developing story later on in the show in our motorsports segment, Shakedown. Stay tuned, Leo has some good dirt. And in other Ferrari news, tuning house EDO Competition has unleashed another monster. This time it's the Ferrari Enzo tuning package dubbed XX. The XX package includes a full engine makeover, including a high-performance clutch, all new carbon ceramic brakes, a carbon fiber intake, and a whole slew of cosmetic and performance enhancements. Also included in the XX is a stainless steel sport catalytic converter that allows you to choose between 2 exhaust notes by way of a switch mounted right on the dash. The goose of an Enzo pushes in the range of 800 horsepower and it's capable of doing 236 miles per hour. That's just in case you happen to own a stretch of 20 miles of highway somewhere in Montana or the United Arab Emirates. I mean, whichever. And it seems the boys over at Car in the UK have uncovered more info on that new Bugatti that's been stalking us in the rumor mill. The reported name for the new top-line super saloon is the Royale, but the lid on the rumors pot has also spilt out the name Atlantic. According to Car, who are responsible for these new renderings, the Veyron's younger brother is one of 2 Bugattis that may come down the pipeline between now and 2018. These images are an artist's renderings of what Car thinks the super saloon may look like, based on teaser images that were leaked from a VIP invite to potential buyers. Royale, or Atlantic, the new uber exotic, will reportedly make use of the Veyron's W16 up front and could possibly be rear-wheel drive, unlike the Veyron's all-wheel drive platform. Potential buyers will get the first look at the new Bugatti at a private event around the 2009 Frankfurt Motor Show. But the Royale with cheese is unlikely to go on sale until 2011 or even after. And to add fuel to the fire, a new profile view rendering was posted this morning by a forum user on the website Car Spy Shots. No word on if Bugatti is responsible for this new image or if it's even a Bugatti at all. But a car with 8 tailpipes sounds like a party. Party! Woo! Yay! Next up, Leo Parente gives us an update on what's happening this week in the motorsports world. That's on Shakedown coming up right after this. Suck that in for you.
That was cigarette turkey.
See, I don't want to portray to the kids that smoking is good. You can't keep your pearly whites if you smoke. So don't smoke. Plus, you'll die of cancer.
A public service announcement from your friends at Fastlane Daily.
Schumacher is back, and all other racing news ceases to exist. Not really, we'll have more. But first, Massa and Surtees. Prayers all around. To the Surtees family, and for continued good news for Massa. And my respect to Rubens for his sincere emotions. But I look at an open-wheel car now, and I think, what the? It's inevitable that designers will evaluate a closed canopy, like a jet fighter or a hydroplane, or even a protective windscreen, like this 1978 Renault Le Mans car. But what do you think they should do to open cars? At the Hungary race, Hamilton and McLaren got it going, and they both get their first 2009 win. The new era works, and it's the first ever KERS win. Ferrari was P2, also with KERS. And Honda called Braun to say, nice race, now I recognize the car. So what's going on? Money. The big teams, all except BMW, which have procrastinated themselves right to the back of the grid, the big teams are doing everything to get fast now, like these Toyota Micro Wings. So at the half point in the championship, it's truly time to go or go home. And for BMW, it should be stay home, which is exactly what they decided to do for 2010. The winners from the BMW exit, it's Toyota, because F1 will make huge concessions to keep them now. And the FIA wins, as their foe, FOTA, is now one big gun lighter at the table. Back to the race, which was kind of matter of fact, until Renault went to work and won themselves a next race suspension, which may or may not have been an FIA F1 FU to FOTA boy Briatore. But the Massa crash and the Renault ruling lit the wick on the F1 drama. Now, I really thought Alonso, who wasn't suspended, it was the team, would find his way to the Ferrari contract 1 year early, via a buyout check that Briatore needs since he's losing ING money in 2010. But either the Alonso and Red rumor is not real, or Flavio got money piggy, or Alonso just got another lesson in driver value from Schumacher, which Ferrari and F1 decided was the real best way to sell tickets and excite interest, and maybe distract from the BMW story. So a Bavarian check may well have been thrown into the Mikey Mike comeback fund as well. I never thought this would happen. You know, Ferrari screwed Schumi into retirement. Coming out of retirement makes no sense when you have the accomplishments that Schumi has. But Michael Schumacher is back. It's money, ego, or just an opportunity for Mike to remind Ferrari who needs whom. And what's next? Ferrari does a Frankenstein on the body of Mr. Ferrari? In other racing news, NASCAR ran at Indy, and the attendance was smaller than the F1 crowds they used to get. And I would love it if the MotoGP audience beats the 150,000 NASCAR number as well. Death to Smoochie, and Smoochie is Brian France. In MotoGP, Rossi doesn't win, but Dovizioso does with his first. Japan's Super GT Series was back in action with a GTR win and very cool cars. Corvette wins the Spot 24, confirming it may be the best GT car ever. But Audi says, hey GM, not so fast with that claim, as Audi's new R8 GT3 goes 2 for 2 in 24-hour podiums. P2 overall at Nürburgring, P3 overall at Spa, beating GT2 and GT1 cars along the way, making JF Musial a very happy 4-ring fan. That's Shakedown.
Bang up job, Leo. It's going to be interesting to see how Schumacher and Hamilton go head-to-head, plus Schumacher's 40 and the rest of the pack is like in their 20s. Going to be interesting. Well, that about does for Fastlane Daily today, but before we go, I hope you guys know that our show's not live. So when the Schumacher info came out yesterday, it was literally about 5 minutes before the show went up. We shoot in the morning, all right? We do our best to get you the news as fast as we can, but that's just literally impossible 5 minutes before it goes up. We still love you guys. Keep those comments flowing, and we will talk to you tomorrow.